Hello everyone and welcome back for another edition of 8 Minutes with Aaron. I'm of course your host Aaron, and today's a special treat as we are leaving the gym and I'm blocking everybody in traffic just so I can do this intro. So let's get rolling with a fresh edition of this guy right here, Aaron. So the reason I'm making this video is because I just am leaving the gym and there's a couple things that are really bothering me, and I just felt that I had to let everybody else know what's going on so you can feel the same anger and wrath that I do. So I go to Planet Fitness. I know it isn't a la-di-da gym and shit like that, but at the same time, it's very convenient. I can go anywhere I want to any location for the nice crisp payment of $20 a month, but on some months they do the double charge of $40. Now, I know their fees have changed, but I'm not entirely sure whether or not my fees have gone up or I'm locked into a contract. Who knows? So here's the things that are bothering me. You see, Planet Fitness likes to send out these little surveys. So every new location that I go to, they send me something. And I'm very hesitant to fill these out because I feel that if I go to the gym and they log me in with my name or my card or whatever, they're going to see my list of complaints, or they're going to have maybe a flag on there that says this dude's an asshole, his reviews are terrible, why would he say this kind of shit? But in all actuality, I'm telling you guys the truth. I don't know how many people I have seen lately not wiping down their equipment when they're done. And look, I will definitely hard stare them like what the hell? What are you doing, dude? Sometimes somebody sees me and they don't even pay attention, or they're just like, oh, he's looking at somebody else. But I am highly disgusted at the fact that they don't wipe down their equipment. After you use something, go wipe it down. I don't need your freaking sweat on it. So now I need to wipe down the machine beforehand and the machine afterwards because I'm a nice, polite gentleman and I follow the rules. Here's another thing that's been pissing me off. A lot of locations, they have this little thing where it tells you what you can wear, what you can't wear, and also what you can bring in drink-wise. So they don't want you carrying around like not a 2 liter, but a gallon thing of water. So many people walk around with a gallon thing of water. I just think to myself, you guys see them when they're walking in. Why aren't you saying something? Now, the staff, I will tell you straight up, are not the greatest of people. I think a lot of them are assholes. They don't really give a shit. They don't care what's going on. You don't know how many times I've told people that, the paper towels have ran out, and they go, oh, well, I know that. And I'm like, what do you mean you knew that? So fill them up if you knew that shit. Don't give me any kind of disrespect. And I'm a very polite guy too. So when I leave the gym, I always say goodbye. And when I walk in, I always say hello. Totally ignore me. Not even a hello, not even a goodbye. It's like I wasn't even there. You know how much that hurts my feelings? I mean, that doesn't really hurt my feelings. I just think that is very dickish. Because if it was my place of business or my establishment, I would want everyone to know that we want you here. We want you to come back. We want to know that we give a shit whether or not, people are following rules or wiping down equipment or doing this, that, and the other thing. So here's what made me make this video today. I know I went a whole tangent of why I was pissed off at Planet Fitness. After I do, my weightlifting and shit like that, I go on to cardio. So I can do maybe the elliptical or the stepper. I'm naming machines that I'm not going to do because the stepper sucks. And the elliptical's but I don't know. And the bicycle I would do. However, if you don't keep pedaling on the bike and you take a break or any kind of shit like that, it resets. And if you reset on me and I don't know how many calories I'm burning or how many miles I've gone, negative 43 points, I get upset and I'm like, screw this, we'll do cardio the next day, da-da-da. So I try to avoid the bicycle as much as I can. So I went on the treadmill. Now, it was incredibly crowded. I went later in the day. Everybody was on the treadmill doing their shit. And I look to the side and I see people putting, one gentleman, I did take a pic, but I don't know if I'm going to post it. This guy put all his shit onto the 2 next to him. So he's in the middle. He puts his jacket on one side and then puts his drink on the other side with his bag. So this dude's taking up 3 fucking machines. 3 machines! That's 3 machines that I could have went on, or one I could have gone on, but other people could go on to. And I don't like going on to the treadmills or any of the cardio equipment that's under the fans. First off, I don't even know why the hell you have fans on, because it's cold as shit outside, and now you have fans on. I don't want to be cold when I'm sweating. Like, who the fuck wants to be sweating and being really I'm cold? Nobody. I don't. You probably don't. So it's just very confusing. So like, I'm definitely like, look, I'm hard staring through like, dude, what the fuck? Like, I'm talking like out loud while I'm watching like One Piece on, listening on my earbuds, being like, why is this dude doing this shit? I don't understand what this guy's doing. Like, what a jackass. I'm texting people like, hey, look at this pic I just took. This dude's a douche. Da, 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 da. And, he didn't move his stuff. And I thought maybe he'd be like a quick not 4, but like 5-10 minutes on the treadmill. But he was definitely on there for more than 10 minutes. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, what is this dude doing? This is so freaking disrespectful to everybody else who's coming in here trying to do workouts, and you're taking up 2 other machines when you're using one. Like, come on, dude. Like, that ain't cool at all. I think that's extremely shitty, and I don't know. Now, I wanted to go up to the front desk and be like, hey, but then again, it's none of my business, and if it wasn't, directly conflicting with anything, like he wasn't hurting me, I guess I should probably keep my mouth shut. But it's just very, what's the word? It's not uncouth, is that it? Nor, I don't know, just dick. He was a dick. And when I went to wipe down my machine, when I was done with everything, I definitely gave this dude a hard stare, and he definitely knew I was staring him down. He glanced at me, and like I just walked, behind him and then wiped out my machine, and I bounced out. But yeah, that really was irritating. And I like to go to the gym and, get stress relief and not give a shit about this, that, and the other thing. But people just are not very respectful at the gym. They're very disrespectful. People leave weights everywhere. And not to mention, the one big thing, I don't want to fill out a Planet Fitness survey for the one that I go to at one location. I'm not going to know where, because then everybody in the world is going to want to see Aaron working out and all the sweat droplets coming down my face, is the fact that they have been missing a 20-pound weight for about, I want to say 6-7 months now, and they haven't replaced it. There has been no replacement of the 20-pounder. Not to mention that there's so much equipment that's broken that has a do not use sign. Like, when are they going to get this fixed? If I'm paying a membership fee, shouldn't that be a #1 priority to get your equipment fixed? Somebody made a video about how Planet Fitnesses work. When one machine breaks, they bring in another. But when it's a weight machine, they're not going to bring in another weight machine. They're not going to bring in another pulley or a lat pull down or some shit like that. Maybe they'll bring in like another treadmill or something like that can get from a warehouse that they have a bunch of. But when it comes to the weight machines, nah, it doesn't look like they're going to replace them. And I don't want to write that in my survey that, hey, you guys have been kind of shitty with replacing things like that. So if you are going to get a gym membership and you don't care about wiping down machines or ignorant ass people taking more than one machine, please go to Planet Fitness. That's the greatest place you can go. And and if you want to go to a better gym, I don't know what's out there, but for my convenience, Planet Fitness is the most convenient gym for me, and I've seen massive improvements. One day, I tell you, I'll do an episode with the shirt off, and then you'll see how husky, and that's not saying husky fat, I'm saying husky like boom boom strong I have been getting, and you'll be quite impressed. But I think the 8 minutes is up, and I have to say, my name is Aaron. Thank you for joining me at the 8 minutes, Aaron. Thank you for coming with me on this ride home. I will see you next time on the next episode, where we'll talk about more things, more stuff, and of course, more of me. I'll see you guys later.